Alright, welcome to the ultimate guide to triangle congruency, level 4. Now number 1 says, which additional piece of information is required to prove the triangles below are congruent by side, angle, side? So here's what's going to happen in this one. You're given two sets of triangles, and there is going to be marked information, two pieces of marked information, and the third piece is going to be optional. And however we set up the third piece, depending on the answer choices A, B, C, or D, it should give us some type of triangle congruency. But we're looking for a specific type. We're looking for side, angle, side. So here's what I would suggest. Use a pencil. Use a pencil with an eraser, and as you go through each letter choice, make your marking. And if that's not the answer, you can erase your marking and move on to the next one. So let me demonstrate. Okay, we're looking for side, angle, side. When I look at letter A, it says angle BAC, so you take your pencil and go from B to A to C. We know it's that angle right there, is congruent to angle CA prime B prime, and that's that angle right there. Another thing that we should probably mark is that we actually have the hidden congruency of vertical angles. Now, as I look at this, when I look through answer choice A, I see that I have the property of congruence of angle, side, angle. But we are looking for side, angle, side. So A is not the answer because even though the triangles are congruent, it's giving us the wrong property of congruency. So here's what I'll do. I'm just going to kind of back up here, back. Okay? Now one thing I'm going to include permanently is I'll just put these vertical angle markings because we know that those angles are congruent no matter what. Okay, so the answer is not A. So let's go and look at letter B. It says C is the midpoint of B prime. Okay, so C is the midpoint of B, here let's use a different color, of B prime. So if I put two tick marks and two tick marks, let's see what we have. We have a side, an angle, and as I continue to go around, we have a side. And so this one actually gives us side, angle, side, which is in fact what we were looking for. So the answer here is B. Now let's do this though. We know the answer is B, but let me just show you kind of like what the rest of these look like because I think the vocabulary here is probably good and it'll be helpful for you. Lots of backtracking here on my part. Okay. Alright. Okay. Now we know the answer is B, so let's just continue though. So C says that AB is congruent to A prime, B prime. Let's see. AB, oh, that's a side, and A prime, B prime, and that's a side. And actually, yeah, what property would we have here? We would have SSA. Well, remember, there are no bad words in math, and if you spell that backwards, it gives you a bad word. So anytime that we have what looks like side angle or angle side, that's not a property of congruency at all. That would not tell us anything. So let's go ahead and back up. So we know the answer is not C. Okay, let's keep going back. Okay, so the answer is not C. Okay, let's look at letter D, because D is interesting. It says that AB is parallel to A prime, B prime, so I could put the parallel marking, the arrow, and the arrow, and what I would know is actually that this is congruent to this because they would form alternate interior angles, and this, I could use 3 markings there, is congruent to that. So if you wanted something here, you could actually say that there's an angle, side. That would be wholly appropriate. Or you could even say there's another one, angle, side, angle. So this gives us 2 different types of congruency. We have 2 options. However, neither one was what we were looking for. So the answer is very clearly answer choice B. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. The rest of these you should do the same way. Like I said, use a pencil, make each mark. If it's not the answer, erase it, and move on to the next one. Good luck, and I'll see y'all in our next video series.